27. Before you hit the field, take a moment to check your accessibility settings. Make the experience perfect for you and hit continue when you're all set. Let's adjust a few options and make this Madden yours. You can come back and change this anytime in the settings menu.
Menu narration set to 100. Subtitle scales the volume of the menu narration. Menu narration option is set to off. Menu narration set to 100. Subtitle scales the volume of the menu narration.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on your left lets you adjust your league settings and where you'll start your franchise, in the preseason, the regular season, or with a fantasy draft. This is your franchise staff. Pick the right coordinators. Coach Central is your. When you have enough staff points, you can start.
At the confluence of the three rivers, the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela, we are here at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Welcome, head coach Mike McCarthy, and your defending AFC North Pittsburgh.
On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys ready to get this one going. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. The kicker, Chris Boswell, has it ready to go, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time.
They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
Coming off of a tough season last year where he threw a career-high 15 interceptions. Now in the Atlanta Falcons.
Entering settings screen, you have 29 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected. Subtitle accessibility option to toggle menu narration. Audio is only available when connected to servers. Menu narration set to 100. Subtitle scales the volume of the menu narration.
This gives him a chance to start over and reset with an excellent set of receivers.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. Through the middle of the field. He's on his way. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson, 77 yards. And the Falcons are on the board here first in the season opener.
We thought they may be a quick strike offense this season. That is lightning quick. Not bad for the first drive of the year.
That has to actually exceed expectations, doesn't it? Because most teams want to be a quick strike offense. They want to score as quickly as possible and run a defense into submission. What they have to understand is, while they got it done there, long way to go. Don't get discouraged if you have to run a few more plays.
Menu narration up. Menu narration set to 100. Subtitle scales the volume of the menu narration. Menu narration option is set to off. Menu narration set to 100. Subtitle scales the volume of the menu narration. Entering settings. Menu narration set to 100. Subtitle scales the volume of the menu narration. Menu narration set to 100. Subtitle scales the volume of the menu narration.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And that makes the score 7-0. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here comes the Steelers offense led by none other than Aaron Rodgers. His 22nd and what he says is his final NFL season.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it. But otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense. Get things.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Rico Dowdle, 72 yards. And the Steelers are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
How about the vision on the run here? This one's intended to just be a straight dive up the middle. But once he gets through traffic, he sees that the open space is to the outside. So he's just going to angle himself out wide and win the race to the pylon.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And it'll be a terrific return here as he gets it down all the way inside the 30.
I know the special teams coach will not permit himself a smile here, but inside he's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is what he schemes. This is what he watches tape to put himself and his team in a position to score points. An absolute dream return.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Short throw caught by Pitts. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
And it's 3rd down.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And Robinson will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack to stop him short of the first. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They run again with Dowdle. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. Rodgers going to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
A couple of first downs on the drive already. As they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
47-yard line.
Here's Rodgers to throw. That's complete. Bernard. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. A running play, it's Dowdle. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Now he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
At the 38-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they are looking at a second down and 6 coming up. Throwing now is Rodgers. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. Here's Rodgers. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. There he goes, right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. They were in the dime. They had 6 defensive
defenders you have are the defensive backs. 6 of them on the field. You're almost asking for trouble, and that's exactly what they ran into. Ended up throwing a pick 6.
Yeah, 6 defenders and 6 points. Folk connects on the extra point. And the lead is up to 8. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
That you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to return.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They run here with Dowdle. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So they'll get the yardage on the run and get 15 more for good measure.
Yeah, that wasn't too difficult to spot. You heard the sideline erupting, and the flags came out almost immediately.
So now factoring in the face mask, here's first and 10. On the run, it's Dowdle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. First down marker at the 5. It's second and goal.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a first and goal.
It's no accident they've been moving the ball well all game long. This offensive line has done an excellent job adapting to everything the defense is throwing at them and creating holes for their runners.
Dowdle. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Rico Dowdle. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Steelers have come back to make it a 2-point game. Boswell for the extra point. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now Mike McCarthy saying, let's go for 2.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Rodgers will throw for it. Throws right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Looking to put a drive together. He'll get it to Robinson to begin the drive. Now he's free at the 35. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead is now 21-14. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Steelers offense and running back Rico Dowdle headed back onto the field. He's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it first and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
Now run straight ahead with Warren.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To throw, it's Rodgers.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Tre'Davious White with a pick.
And the Falcons are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 44-yard line.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Second and 11. Tua sets up to pass it. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. It's a big play there for Atlanta. And even 50 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
That's a great run right there on 1st down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
Robinson is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack.
And that's the kind of stand all defenses are seeking. 3rd and goal, backs against the wall, and they get a monster sack, and now they're going to force them into a field goal. For them, that's a win.
The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal. This is a 26-yard attempt.
A 26-yard attempt.
Folk's kick is good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Michael Pittman Jr.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Jesse Bates on the coverage.
Now Rodgers. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Our look around the NFL starts now. In the Pacific Northwest, the Seahawks at home to take on the AFC champs, the New England Patriots. And it's a welcome back to this man who got hurt in the divisional round last year, Zach Charbonnet. He'll find an opening, and he's gone 20 yards on the touchdown. The Seahawks raise their Super Bowl banner and begin the new season the same way they ended last season, with a win over the Patriots. From there, let's go up to the Motor City. Let's look in on the Lions. They're playing host to the New Orleans Saints. And this is the newest member of the Saints backfield, Travis Achan, formerly Travis Etienne. He had 32 touchdowns in his 4 seasons as a Jaguar. He's got his first here with his new team. Lastly, let's check out the impact player from this opening slate of games.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. Looking to put a drive together.
And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field.
While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this week 1 contest.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing is Rodgers.
A short one there to Freiermuth.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 149 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. A handoff for Warren.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener.
2nd and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now it's Rodgers.
He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Steelers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
On the give, it's Warren.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. So it's 3rd and goal, and now the question, can this Falcon defense stand tall once more? Now Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You can already start to hear this crowd. They're saying, go for it.
Yeah, have we ever been at a game where you've heard the crowd go, field goal, field goal?
No, I have not. That's a good point.
Yeah, they always want to go for it, and I think they've got the right idea right now. The way they've moved the ball in this drive, I wouldn't stop that momentum. Go get it.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. DK Metcalf from 3 yards out.
And the Steelers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. This time, the extra point up and good. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21.
Steelers 21. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense and running back Bijan Robinson set to take over once more. And as we roll through some of the highlights, we see how crucial he's been to their success in this one. When he's in this type of a groove and his offensive linemen are creating running lanes for him, he can really put on a show, and he's done so here.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
Nice effort defensively there from Cole Holcomb.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Short throw caught by Pitts.
And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
In today's NFL, size is a consideration, but it's not something that will limit you. He may be only 5'8", but extremely shifty and quick. He can run deep routes and take the top off of defenses.
Robinson up the middle.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 5. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. On play action, here's Tua. And that one too wide and incomplete.
When you're in a one-score game in the 2nd half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. On the move past the 40.
And finally taken down at the 34. First grab so far for Diggs. It's a first down.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Gets this out quickly to Dodson.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play.
The gain there on 2nd down, that was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Tua.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack it back at the 36. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack.
He found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
They'll run it. Warren will get it across the 35. It'll be second down.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
Open man, that's the tight end fire move.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's first and 10.
Working from the gun, Rodgers.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
To throw is Rodgers. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. Rodgers again now.
Eyes the crossing route, and he finds Pittman.
And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2.
Now Rodgers got to have this one. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, they did the part they had to do. Quick throw got the first down.
But that doesn't allow them to relax. They still have plenty of work to do.
Rodgers to throw. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
A gain of 24 yards. That's another Steelers first down. First down and goal to go.
Now 1st and goal.
Back to throw, Rodgers. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. To throw is Rodgers. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his home. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Now Rodgers. And that will be incomplete as well.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Here's a big one. It's 4th and goal.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Atlanta, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start.
Entering settings screen. Menu narration set to 100. Subtitle scales the volume of the menu narration. Menu narration option is set to off. Subtitle accessibility option to toggle menu narration. Audio is only available when connected to servers. Menu narration option. Menu narration set to 100. Subtitle scales the volume of the menu narration.
Oftentimes, we see teams move on from their starting running back after one contract, but not here. One team has agreed to a new deal to keep one of the best backs in the game right where he is.